Hi, my name is Joanie'S. Welcome to my channel. If you'd like to find out more about me, please go to my website, joanieswhitelightshealing.com. If you'd like to schedule a session, you can contact me through my website. I do Skype, Facebook video, FaceTime, and phone sessions for folks who are not local to North Central New Jersey. You could find me on LinkedIn and SoundCloud and Twitter. You could find me on Facebook. Please like my Joanie'S White Light Healing fan page, and if you'd like to friend me, please contact me through the messenger because I do not friend strangers. There are no timestamps on this video. Today is June 3rd, 2020. If you don't watch it on June 3rd, 2020, Spirit knows when you will be watching. Therefore, all is as it should be. If things don't resonate, you can shelve this information. And if you really don't like it, it's okay. You can turn it off whenever you'd like, trash it, unsubscribe. I'm here on YouTube. You can like and share and comment below. I do take video theme requests. Comment below any video and I'll get the notification regarding what you've requested. Subscribe to my channel. You can press the bell all icon and you'll get the notifications when I put out another video. Why do I do this? I'm a light worker. I have that sense of urgency. I show up. This is what I do. No one told me to do it. I don't get paid for this. I want to. I feel compelled to do readings and healings and share my perspective on things. I believe that there's your truth, my truth, and the truth. And I love to agree to disagree. I am not into name calling and hating. I'm not into shoulds. I'm not into musts and are all conforming in a hive mind. I believe that we are all connected as one. That is what unity consciousness is about. We are a collective of love. That is what everything is that we see and do not see. We are a love creation. So I bring in the highest of Christ light. What is that Christ thing? Is she religious? What is that she's saying? Those that are Christed are the ones who have come to that level of enlightenment that is on high. And I put out the intention that I bring in the ones that have that level of enlightenment. They would include archangels and angels, departed ones, guides, elementals, star beings, consciousnesses, and ascended masters. So the tensions are so high that people are losing it. They're cracking up, vicious attacks, misunderstandings, internal pressure, feeling sick, feeling faint, nauseous, insomnia, irritability, lability, which means sensitivity where you might be weepy and cry, or even lash out in anger, and absolute mental confusion. And so this is probably one of the most surreal times that we will ever as a collective experience here on Earth. I liken this to the end of epochs that would include the Great Flood, the Ice Age, dinosaurs, Atlantis, and Lemuria. And for those of you who have heard of these events or do not believe in them, it's okay. You don't have to. And if you've heard of them and you want to know more, you can definitely delve into them because there's information out there regarding all of this. So why are we still in this muck? Why is it so heavy and so upsetting around us? In order for things to shift, the darkness must be revealed. It must come to the surface and then go away. That's what we're in right now. We are in the trying times. I suggest doing anything that is healthy, that is for your highest good, to remain grounded and sane. I've mentioned them before in prior videos. I'll say them again. Pray, meditate, be in the present moment, rest, exercise, drink water, preferably with lemon, get enough sleep, sing, do yoga with someone who you care about, dance in the kitchen, sing in the shower, play, be creative, do art, make music, journal, cook, eat cleanly, eat well, know your limits, stop all addictions, and know who is in your surroundings. You need to be around positivity. Turn off negativity. So if that includes negative information coming at you via social media, that would lower your vibration. If you're of a high vibration and you use it to educate yourself and others, that's a different story. But if you are hooked on negativity, you're bringing your energy down and you're getting yourself into a mental and physical and energetic hyperloop, and you will remain stuck and at a low vibration. You need to cut it as soon as possible. Be your best friend. Love on yourself so you are then able to love on those that you are with. If you have children, be strong for them. They need to know that all is okay and that they are safe. Remind yourself that you are safe. Okay. I've outed myself on social media. I'm a truther. I didn't want to do it. Did not want to do it. They made me do it. It was a sign and I just had to. And I've been experiencing discomfort, a misunderstanding with a dear friend. That was hard. Very hard. Misunderstanding. That was hard. And people attacking me and name calling me. And all is as it should. So my head is reeling. I don't want to be connected with people who are calling me names. I don't want to be connected with people that think I have ego involvement or that it has to be my way or the highway. I don't know if people know this, and this isn't the Joni show, but I'm a reverend. I'm an ordained reverend. So if I sound preachy, I don't know. I guess that's the reverend that comes out of me. When I was in high school and I did one of those career inventories to see what I would be when I grew up, it came out as reverend or florist, and I laughed my ass off. I became a social worker. Then the gifts came in and I became a psychic and a healer and medium. And then I became an ordained reverend in a spiritual church in title only, and that cracks me up. So if any of you think that I am high on myself, it's not about me. I am a vessel and I bring in information for the sake of others. Sure, it makes me feel good and all, but that's my job. That's why I come here. Getting back to tension. All souls yearn for truth. Every soul wants to be free of any illusions and lies that were imparted to them, that were forced on them. And that's deep. That's just inherent in our soul. So no matter what you believe, I'm sure you would agree with me that you just want to know what the truth is. So we have all of our respective truths, don't we? We have a gazillion ever-expanding God sparks that are journeying and coming up with their own idea of what truth is. So in the end, what your truth is fine, isn't it? And that someone next to you, if they have their own truth, isn't it fine that they have theirs? Because their story is different from yours. They haven't walked in your shoes. And their history of other incarnations combined to come up with their package is going to be a different package than what yours is. I would suggest honoring it. We are a myriad of ever-expanding ideas and creations and conclusions, and that's what makes us so exciting when we get all together here in Earth. We enjoy seeing difference. We actually want that. So for the people that are putting shoulds on others, the people that are demanding come into my camp, see my side, this is the only way, I'd like for you to consider that that's not what souls wish for, that if you have gone in that direction, you might want to reconsider, because this is this Earth School is a place for spiritual development and enhancement, and that we actually are looking to break out of that. I have to believe this. Everyone should believe this. We should all feel the same way. Actually, that's not what God, Creator, Source is. It is that variety, that colorful palette of everything. So if you go to a Benjamin Moore or a Sherwin-Williams or a Behr, B-E-H-R, paint site, and you see the full spectrum of color, that's what we are. We are everything. And that I wouldn't want purple to become my yellow, or I wouldn't want green to say to the fuchsia, come over and be green. Fuchsia's fuchsia. We can always blend and we can add things to change our hue, but we are who we are. And we want to be the best, highest version of ourselves that we can be. Regarding being attacked or provoked, I can only say that it's probably human nature to go to that fear place, to do that to another. So if you have that happening to you, I suggest you consider whether you need to respond, whether you need to move away from, distance, cut ties, whether the person that you're talking to is accessible. Know your audience, be prudent. You don't have to change anyone. No one has to change anyone here. I've maintained distance with a handful of friends who I know see things very differently, and that's the only way I believe we'd be able to maintain a friendship through this. I hate it, but it is what it is, and I think it's pretty darn smart. So I'm going to go in and see if they have anything for me to share, whether they want me to continue on. Say, no, you're good. I'm going to see what else there is to say about what some people feel is misery. There's a lot of great information out there on YouTube from alternative media sources about what's happening. The world is changing. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that is not being shared in the mainstream media. And if you find some of these great sites, you will be amazed and uplifted, and your heart will expand. Your mind will blow up. It's a very, very exciting time. I don't know whether the internet will go down. I don't know whether martial law across the land will be declared, whether there will be a blackout. I don't know. So if that's the case, I send peace and blessings to you during that time of separation. That's really a time of doing Little House on the Prairie, huh? You work with what you've got. Be really creative in that primitive sense. Prayer and being in the now and having hope is the most wonderful thing that you can do. People have been sharing with me that I'm holding them up, and I am honored. I have done this since my early 20s when I began social work training. And since then, I have done this throughout my whole life, including being a mom. But now that my son's an adult, I'm doing this for friends and clients and strangers around the world. What I would say to those of you who need my words and my strength and my energy, make sure that you are giving this to yourself. I love all of you, and I am glad that I assist. I want you, if possible, to try to nurture yourselves. We all have what it takes to do it. Some have been doing this longer than others. Some of them have not been given the tools in this lifetime. And others, in other lifetimes, there's trauma, which makes it difficult here. There's a bleed-through effect from the other lifetimes to do it here. So I suggest loving on yourself and reminding yourself that you're a holy God spark and that you're very, very strong and that you're able to withstand anything. If you need to remind yourself of what I've said, do that. If that's what you need. Some friends have shared that. They have heard my voice, the words that I've said to them in person, on the phone, YouTube, text, whatever. And that gives them peace. And I want you to do that when you need to. Just remember that you can start doing that yourself, and you can remind yourself with your words. So I start the process going, and then you continue it until you're doing it yourself and offering yourself solace. And then you smile and you say, Joanie feels that way too. I remember when she first told me that. And now I offer that peace to myself. We are all in this together. We are all bonding like never before. We're holding on to each other like one big friggin' life raft. And we are above the water and we're not sinking. It's a flooding, we'll go metaphor, of negative energies that need to be swept away, out to sea. And we're on top of it like the flotsam and jetsam. And we're witnessing this turning of the tide. We will find land, but it will be new land, new territory. We are going to do this together. And if there are any casualties, it was divinely ordered. They needed to go under or go out to sea. It was their free will choice. Make sure that you take time to sit, even if it's just for a moment, even if it's for 1 minute, just sit. It's all you need to do, just rest. Some people are using activity as a way to cope, and I understand that. But just sit and breathe and rest, or just lift up your feet or take your shoes off or something. Just rest for a moment. Thinking if there are any last things to say during this very tense time. Everything is unfolding as it should. I've spoken about this time for years. And my friends and I speak about this and we go, can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's here, it's here. And I can't believe it. I never thought that I would live to see this. I thought it would happen after my lifetime. And it's a miracle. It's a miracle. So I send you peace. I send you hope. And blessings and love. And if you falter, call upon us all because we are here for you. I will see you again in the next video. Bye, y'all.